There are moments when your dog pauses and stares into a corner that looks empty to you. Moments when they lift their head before a storm arrives. When they walk toward the door minutes before you reach it. When they press their body against you without being called. It can feel mysterious, but most of the time, it isn't mystery. It is perception. Dogs do not live in the same sensory world that we do. They inhabit a layered reality, built from scent, vibration, pressure, rhythm, and chemical signals that remains completely invisible to human awareness. Tonight, we're not chasing myths. We're quietly exploring 7 scientifically grounded ways your dog experiences a world you cannot see. And once you understand this, you may never look at their strange behavior the same way again. The world of scent, a living archive. Your dog does not primarily see the world. They inhale it. While humans have about 5 to 6 million scent receptors, dogs have up to 300 million. But numbers alone don't explain it. To your dog, scent is not just identification. It is storytelling. When you enter a room, you see furniture. Your dog smells. Who was there? How long ago? What emotional state they were in? What they ate? Whether they were stressed or calm. Scent lingers in layers, like invisible footprints in time. This is why your dog pauses in certain places. Why they sniff the air when nothing seems present. They are not staring at nothing. They are reading history. Chemical truth. Emotions you cannot hide. You may smile when you're tired. You may say you're fine when you're anxious. But your hormones tell a different story. When you feel fear, your body releases adrenaline. When you're stressed, cortisol rises. When you cry, your tears carry chemical markers of distress. Dogs smell these shifts instantly. They don't interpret your words first. They interpret your biology. This is why they move closer when you are grieving. Why they become restless when tension fills a room. Why they relax deeply beside certain people but stay alert around others. They are responding to chemical honesty. And biology does not lie. The silent frequencies, hearing beyond the human range. Your home may feel quiet to you. To your dog, it is layered with sound. Humans hear up to around 20,000 hertz. Dogs can detect frequencies well above 40,000 hertz. They hear electrical currents humming inside walls, small rodents moving inside structures, high-pitched mechanical sounds from appliances, the distant rumble of approaching weather. When your dog tilts their head at nothing, they are orienting to a sound you cannot access. They are not distracted. They are listening to a world beyond your range. Pressure and storm signals, the atmosphere changing. Have you ever noticed your dog becoming uneasy before a storm? Before thunder ever sounds? Before clouds darken the sky? Dogs are extremely sensitive to barometric pressure changes. As atmospheric pressure drops, their ears feel the shift. Static builds in the air. Subtle vibrations travel through the ground. To them, the storm begins long before it becomes visible. This same sensitivity explains why some dogs grow anxious hours before fireworks or heavy weather. They are responding to physical signals already present in the environment, even if your senses remain calm. The magnetic and navigational sense. There is growing research suggesting that dogs may perceive aspects of the Earth's magnetic field. Studies have observed dogs aligning their bodies along a north-south axis under calm magnetic conditions, particularly during elimination. While the mechanism is still being studied, proteins such as cryptochrome in the eye are believed to play a role in magnetoreception in multiple species. If true, this means your dog may carry a subtle internal compass. Navigation for them is not just memory. It may be directional awareness embedded at a biological level. What looks like circling may actually be calibration. The biological warning system, illness and internal change. One of the most well-documented abilities in dogs is medical detection. Dogs have been trained, and in some cases naturally observed, detecting certain cancers, blood sugar drops in diabetics, seizure onset, hormonal changes in pregnancy. Disease cells release volatile organic compounds. Metabolic shifts alter scent signatures. Dogs detect these microscopic chemical changes through breath, skin, and sweat. When a dog repeatedly focuses on one area of your body, it is not superstition. It is pattern recognition through scent, not magic, biology. night vision, and subtle movement. When lights go out, your visual world collapses. Theirs does not. Dogs possess a structure called the tapetum lucidum, a reflective layer behind the retina that enhances low-light vision. It allows them to see in light levels far dimmer than humans require. This is why they navigate dark rooms with ease, why their eyes glow in photographs, why they appear alert in darkness. At night, while you sleep, their world remains partially illuminated, and they often stay quietly aware. As the day settles and your home grows quiet, you may begin to notice small things differently. The pause before your dog lies down, the subtle shift of their ears towards something distant, the moment they move closer without being called. These behaviors are easy to overlook, but they are not random. Your dog is moving through a world layered with signals you were never meant to perceive. Faint vibrations in the air, subtle pressure changes, invisible scent trails carrying stories long after events have passed. To you, a room may feel empty. To them, it is full of information, full of history, full of quiet changes unfolding beneath the surface. And yet, within that dense sensory landscape, there is something they return to again and again. Your presence. Out of everything they can detect. Storms forming miles away, emotional shifts in your chemistry, sounds too high for human ears. Your rhythm becomes their point of stability. Your breathing, your movement, your scent, not because they must, but because they choose to anchor there. So the next time your dog seems to react to something unseen, pause before dismissing it. You may not share the same sensory world, but you share the same space. And in that shared space, their awareness quietly includes you. And perhaps that is the part we underestimate most. Your dog is not simply reacting to the world. They are continuously interpreting it, filtering signals, measuring change, adjusting their position within it. They are not searching for mystery. They are maintaining balance. And within all of that perception, they keep returning to one constant, the familiar pattern of you. Your presence is not background to them. It is reference. It is stability. It is home. When your dog stares into space, when they react before you do, when they seem to know something before you say it, it is not mysticism. It is perception. Your dog does not live in a simpler world. They live in a denser one. A world woven from scent trails, hormone shifts, pressure changes, high-frequency sound, subtle light, and biological signals you were never designed to notice. They are not dramatic. They are attuned. And perhaps the most beautiful part of all is that in this vast sensory universe they inhabit, they have chosen to anchor themselves to you. If this reflection helped you see your dog with deeper understanding, consider subscribing. Here at The Bonded Dog, we explore the emotional and biological psychology behind the quiet bond you share with your dog. And sometimes, the most invisible things are the ones shaping the connection most deeply.